Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we're going to be making these lovely 3D petals or 3D appliques that is trending now. Okay, so all you need to get is a transparent fabric. Okay, as we are making a transparent 3D appliques. Okay, so here I have organza, but you can use organza or organdy or lace fabric, anything that is transparent, any fabric of your choice, you can use that. Okay, so the next thing I have is my bobbinet or crinoline mesh. Some people call it bobbinet, some call it crinoline mesh. So this is how it looks. Okay, so another thing you need is your hemming gum. There is this bigger one that is in the market now. It's at as big as, let's say, like this. They sell for 7.5. That one is, it should make your work faster and easier, but in the absence of that, we are going to be making use of the smaller one. Okay, so it's the same thing, just that they've produced the bigger one. So another thing you will need is your copper wire. So I'm using the 0.8 millimeter. Okay, so another thing you need is your gum. Any clear gum can work. So you need embellishment. So here I have my cup chain. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is to laminate these two fabrics. Okay, the crinoline net and your organza or any fabric you're using. So how do you laminate it? You're going to be making them to become one fabric by the use of hemming gum. So here is what you do. You place your fabric on the table, then you cut your hemming gum and start placing it on the fabric. Okay, start arranging them very close to each other, so that by the time you place your iron on it, it's going to stick the two fabrics together. So I'll continue doing this now. So let's just say this is all I need. Okay, let's just say this is all I need. So you place your crinoline mesh carefully on it. So after placing your crinoline net on it, you know that this is net, so please place another fabric. Just place another fabric on it and steam press like this. If you don't have a steam iron, you can soak this fabric, this one you placed on it, soak it in water. Okay, soak it in water, then place on top of it. It will serve as your steam. Just steam press. So you continue doing this till they are all laid and becomes one fabric. So I'm done laminating. Okay, so this is what we have. They are together now. The crinoline mesh and the fabric is together. Okay, so you need a stencil, like you need a pattern. So the next thing to do is to use this or whatever you have, or whichever shape you need. Okay, whichever shape you're making, use it to cut as much pieces as you want. So guys, I'm done cutting. Okay, I have to place it on this fabric since the table is white and this is also white, so we can be able to see it. Okay, I have as much as I need. The next thing to do is to bring in your soldering lead or copper wire, whichever one you call it. So now there are so many ways of doing this. Some people place it at the middle like this. Okay, some place it at the middle like this, while some place it round the edge of this stuff. The middle one, when you place it in the middle, okay, you'll be subjected, or it will be a must for you to embellish the middle because it will be showing. So the embellishment is for covering, so you have to mandatory embellish the middle part. I don't know if we're getting it, but if you place it at the edge like so, okay, which is what I see most from the high fashion brands, okay, when you place it at the edge like this, you will just embellish around the edge and it will just be so perfect. Okay, so I prefer, if you ask me, I prefer the round one. Okay, I prefer the round embellishment more than the middle one. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to measure it round as seen. You can see what I'm doing. So when I measure it round, I'll cut it out. Make it straight. So I can use it to measure out the rest of the lead I need, or the rest of the copper wire I need. Okay, that is what I'm going to be doing now. Guys, I now have my copper wire here, and I cut out 10 just for the illustration purpose, and I've selected my petals. Okay, so now you can see me turning these petals. I'm turning it to the side that has the crinoline mesh. Okay, not the fabric side, but the side that has the crinoline mesh is going to be facing you up. Okay, so you take your glue gun. I didn't introduce this when I was introducing the items needed, but the glue gun and stick round. So as you're sticking it, you'll be placing your copper wire on it. Okay, round it. Do this, you repeat the process for all of them. So here are the 10 of them. I'm done. Okay, I'm done placing my soldering my copper wire on them. Okay, so the next thing to do is to go through the lamination process again by using your hemming gum, okay, and place on each of them. So I'll start placing my hemming gum. Start placing my hemming gum one after the other on it. So now I'm done placing my hemming gum on it. So you bring your fabric. Okay, this is my organza without the bobbinet. Okay, this is just a single organza. You use it as your lining. So instead of cutting it one after the other, I'm going to just place it on it. Then I'll place my fabric for covering the organza. So after this, now I'm going to trim it out. I'll cut them out one after the other. So guys, this is it. I'm done trimming and cutting. So the next thing to do is to embellish, and that's where your cup chain comes in. Okay, and your gum. So all you need to do is to use your gum to to gum it round. Place your gum round at the tips, then allow it to dry a bit. So you do this for all of them. Okay, place it strategically around where your cup chain is going to be, and make sure it is covering the copper wire. Start placing your cup chain. You can measure it and cut it out before placing, but I'm going to be doing it like this. So you start placing your cup chain around it. Can you see how beautiful this is looking already? Okay, or any embellishment, you can use stone. Yes, I've seen stones, I've seen beads. So you can use any embellishment of your choice. I'm using cup chains. So when you reach the end, you cut it out. Yep. So you repeat this process for all of them. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful? So this is it. I'll go right now to finish this up, and I'll show us what we have made. So guys, this is it. You can use it to embellish wherever you want to embellish. You can just be creative with it, stylish with it. So these are one of the many ways you can create your 3D appliques, okay? These are one of the many ways. There are many ways to do this. So give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. Like, share, comment, and I'll see us in my next video. Till then, bye.